Hey guys, Menchi here, and today I'm going to show you a drop, something like a color house style. Maybe you know a producer from Germany called Mo Falk, and yeah, you know the style, the genre of the music called color bass. It's something like dubstep or future bass with a lot of color scenes, something like that. Okay, let me show you the drop and then I'll explain how I made it. It's a bit complicated, but I'll try to explain all the processing, what I used in this track. Something like that, and let me show you what I used in this track. Let me show you drums. Drums, by the way, is not the big thing in this track. All of the synths, is the main. Yeah, let me show you the drums. It's just a kick. I layered this kick using two layers. Sounds like that. Also we have a clap, another clap. Sounds like that. And we have just open hat and right, and that's it. This what we have in the drums section. Okay, let me show you the bass. We don't have a particular mid bass, just as sub bass, but we have a lot of stuff, something like basses, chords, etc. But we have sub bass. Something like that. Why I used this melody for the bass, I'll explain a bit later, because I can't tell you how I made it, because it's this track has a lot of a lot of synths, a lot of steps, and I can't explain it right now. Okay, let's start from the I don't know, maybe from these sounds. By the way, I have additional layer for the bass. It's something like 808 bass, something like that. By the way, it's a flex. Flex, by the way, it's really cool for the 808 basses. And I like to use in my tracks some of these basses. Yeah, then we have a step or something. By the way, I use this step for my tracks by Menchi a lot. I like this sample. Sounds really cool. Also, we have this sound. It's something like that, but I decided to cut it. Yeah, something like that. Then we have the main part. I think we should start from this part, because it's the main part. And we have a lot of color bass sounds, color bass steps. Yeah, something like that. All of these steps I cut it. For example, we have this loop. I just cut it like that. Yes, something like that. And yeah, this is first step. This step is just one shot. And then I decided to cut it like that to make these short steps, something like that. And also I made the thing I used this feature. It's from FL Studio 21. This feature, I like this a lot. It's something like fades. You can make fades because these steps something like cutting abruptly, and I decided to make more smooth beginning and the end of the sample. I just made something like that, and made sorry, I forgot this word, and made something like fades for these samples to make them a bit more smooth. Yeah, I can explain how I made it because a lot of stuff here, and I just cut it. Some loops, by the way, you can hear the full loop from the color base. I just downloaded it from Splice and then decided to use in this track. All we need to cut parts, what we need in this track, I don't know, maybe like that, and I decided to use this bass here and some stuff here and here. Yeah, and I don't know, it's your fantasy, and I can't explain how to make it right because we don't have a really right answer. We can use these steps, by the way, like that. Something, I don't know, maybe like that. And it's just your imagination. Yeah. Then I decided to use this atmosphere texture. I also made a fade here, something like an envelope or something. Yeah, and I decided to shorten this texture, and it sounds like a short, I don't know, short step or something. And this texture gives a track more atmosphere. That's why I decided to use them. And we have variation of these sounds, like here. It's a second part of the drop. Something like that. As I said, it's just imagination. It's up to you how to cut it, cut these loops and make your own steps. You can hear, by the way, some tracks by Mo Falk or other color house tracks you can easily find on YouTube, and maybe listen to them and decide for you how to use these steps, use these sound samples, loops, etc. Yeah, okay, and let me show what I did, because these loops is just loops from Splice, but I made something like layers by my own. Let me show you. This layer, it's a bass. It's something like fill, because it's here between first and second part of the first drop, something like that. Then we have something like stab, something like base stab. I don't know how you call it. It's up to you, of course. It consists 3 layers, something like that. This LFO plug that's sounding very fast, something like LFO feature, and we have this bass. And by the way, we have something like a stab, 1 layer, 3 layers, and it's 4 layers, 5, 6 layers. But this sound, I don't know how much layers here, and maybe this stab consists a lot of layers. Yeah, something like that. Then we have this sound, something like a saw bass, and arpeggio plug, also LFO feature in the serum. Sounds really cool, and we have a layer of this loop. Also sounds cool, like a laser or something. Yeah, then we have this part, and we have here 3 layers of the bass, chords, and something like a plug. And if we listen together, these loops also, these steps, yeah, sounds really fat. And we have here a bass. Then we have chords and something like a plug. Yeah, sounds really cool, I think. Here we have something like LFO chord. And maybe you remember these times when Future House was everywhere, almost everywhere, and I have, by the way, some tracks with these chords. Maybe you remember these times, maybe 2019 or 2020. We have a lot of Future House tracks like that, but here I decided to use these chords to fill this part. Yeah, I think sounds really cool with these chords, and I decided to make something like automation for this LFO. It's something like a steps of this automation, the steps for this LFO. Yeah, it's something like a speed of the LFO. Yeah, and then we have this also LFO chord. As you see, this chord has a lot of notes in one chord, and it sounds fat. And of course we have steps. I mean steps like this, not a stab. Yeah, and then we have maybe here this this one-shot voice, and we have some effects. Well, and that's it for the effects. As you know, this project, this drop, I'll upload to my Patreon page. You can easily download it and maybe make something like that by your own. By the way, I have a lot of projects on my Patreon page. Feel free to check the links in the description. Also, I'll make a small pack, something like some kicks, claps, etc. Maybe additional serum presets for this style, and you can find something maybe for you in my Patreon, and you can use this project for your learning. I don't know, maybe for your next track you can change something for you. It's up to you, of course, and feel free to comment, ask something, maybe. Don't be shy. Yeah, so Menchi was here. Bye bye, guys.